So hello guys and welcome to Building in Ghana whilst living abroad. In today's episode, I'm hoping to bring you guys along on a journey of how our building design came to be, how the design came to be in flourishing. So if you'd like to know more, please stay tuned and let's have a look. Now the design actually came by from a few inspirations. To begin, I drove through the neighborhood where I live and then looked at different home designs. Now Cyprus is well known for its architecture marvels, especially new constructions. So looking at the new constructions within the neighborhood where I live, these constructions gave me an idea of what I would like within reason, within budget. So that is the first thing I did. Now afterwards, what took place is that to find a tool online, and this tool gave me the opportunity to be able to put in place the measurements of my building, to put in place the rooms, the bedrooms measurements, put in place the bathroom measurements, the corridor measurements, and then the living and kitchen area measurements. Now, the reason why I went for this kind of longitude design is because I've noticed that in Ghana, when they build a house, usually they compact it together and center the corridor in the middle and then put all the living quarters around the corridor in the middle. Now, this can serve to be a little bit cluttered for me. I find that it's a little bit claustrophobic. It's very dark in between. And so I wanted something that is light, airy, but at the same time practical. So that is what our design was mainly based on. So once I got the drawing done and I got the measurements of the sizes of the bedrooms done, the corridor, as you can see, I got the sizes in place. In the living room and the kitchen, as you can see, I got all those in place. Then I was ready to send these details to my architect or drafter to have a look at it for me and tell me if this particular design of building will fit the size of land that I have. Now, whilst that went to him, I also took the opportunity to use ChatGPT to give me a few rendering of what I would like. Now, I noticed during my journey around my neighborhood where I live that a lot of people had used this particular building blocks and break down the facade of their building. It also added an extra touch of beauty to their building. So I decided to think of a way to incorporate this particular design into my building. And so I got ChatGPT to start giving me some rendering. This is what he gave. But before then, I even drew it myself to try and see how it looks. But ChatGPT came to the rescue and gave me a few renderings, as you can see here, of my building design. So initially, these renderings then gave me confidence that the system would work. Now, the reason why I chose to use this particular design, as you can see here, one, it serves two main purposes. I'm hoping to use big glass, as you can see in the previous picture, for my living room. And these glass are going to be stationary. And in Ghana, when a big glass like that is used, usually on the ground floor, they will put burglar proof behind the glass. That means burglar proof metal behind the glass. And that then disturbs the look of the building. Then it creates kind of clutter. So I thought, what is the best way I can create something that will give me security, at the same time give some aesthetics to the building? And this is what I came up with. So this design then was introduced into the building design, and that's how we came to have this particular style in place. So you notice that this is my living quarters here, and then from here I decided to put a little bit of parapet around. It's about 2 meter by 7 meter by 721 meters. So all around the living quarters. And there I would have the kind of, as they call David star or geometric blocks all along the perimeter of the living room. And this will then give us some form of security against the glass that is going to be in the living room. So hence the reason why I paid attention to this particular design. It served the purpose. It served for security purpose, and it also helped to create an aesthetic of the building, as you can see. So in all, I hope you like my design, but if you don't and you have any critiques for it, please leave it in the comments below and I'll have a look at it and see where we can improve on the design. Once again, thank you very much, and I hope to see you guys very soon with a new episode.